99% of the time I won. Because I prepared my case well. I had my information lined up, documented. All the procedures were done properly. And when I went to court, I didn't look like a fool. So the SEC is going to court today, which they already did, and they look like a fool. So I'm not talking about something I'm not aware of. I have a lot of experience working in court, working with district attorneys, working against district attorneys. Sometimes, because I worked on the law enforcement end, so my case, should follow what the cops want, or whatever. But I do things how I see they need to get done. And there's been a couple times where me and the district attorney we're bam, bam, like that, and the judge knows there's a balance of power, and probation doesn't always go with what the cops say, or I don't always go with the district attorney. But you know what? I go what's right, what I think is right, and what's right for that offender to get treatment, because I'm the one who's going to be responsible if that reoffender offends again or whatever. Well, Mr. Booth, what happened? What happened to your plan? See, I'm the one who gets stuck with all the junk. So when I went to court, I made sure I did everything right and didn't let stuff get out of hand. I would kind of let the offender get in some kind of trouble. I'd start with, I'm kind of explaining court procedure here a little bit on a different note. I know it's different than the Ripple one, but, the offender would get in trouble. Let's say he cut a class. He or she cut school. So then I'd go and talk to that offender. I would document what I would do. There'd be a chain of things. If I noticed something right away, I would document it, have a talk with that person. Maybe it's not going to happen again or whatever it is. Okay, cool. I'll cut you a break or whatever. They do it again. Okay, it's counseling. Later I found out, oh, you're cutting school to do drugs. Okay, now it's drug counseling. I mean, you react to an issue as it occurs, and you come up with methods to fix the problem. That did not happen with Ripple and the XRP. I'm telling you that this whole court thing is a joke. I think they were just trying to hide the fact that XRP is going to be the world currency. So they want to do nothing to it because they want it to kind of hide for a little bit and stay at that 12 to 15 cent range for like 4 years. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, this case is a joke. Now, I'm not a lawyer or anything like that. I've already explained my experience with court and how you deal with a case or an offender. So let's say in this case, Ripple. The minute the SEC found out, like 8 years ago, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Why aren't you doing anything? If I was a probation officer letting some offender do some bad stuff for the past 8 years, like, the judge would be looking at me like I'm crazy. Like, why are you? That's the same thing that's going on in this. Okay, so I don't need to be a lawyer to figure this out. This is not difficult stuff. You've got Ripple, who allegedly is committing securities violations. Meanwhile, the SEC for the past 8 years, like, really? Not only that, is Ripple has been meeting with the SEC on a yearly basis, probably over more than once per year, for the past 8 years. They haven't done anything. Ripple has been very forthright about what they're doing. They don't keep anything secret. They keep logs of everything they do. If they sell this many XRP to Bank of America, whatever, all the stuff's done. It's the SEC who's being the bad probation officer, not doing their job. Then they want to go to court, throw in a bunch of legal mumbo-jumbo, and damage people's investments. Not mine, because I'm holding on to XRP. I don't care if it goes to 1 cent or 0. I'm still holding on. I don't know, 5 years later, maybe it'll pop up, whatever. I don't care. This lawsuit's crazy, and I knew it from the beginning. It smelled like rotten garbage right from the beginning. So I have no doubt. I had somebody ask me about the lawsuit. Look, it's a bunch of crap. So I listened to what was going on in the court. I heard the court hearing on the phone. And it was just a complete joke. You have an SEC that let exchanges sell XRP. If it's a security, right? Now, it's a bad thing, right? Why did the SEC talk to all these exchanges in the United States, a lot of them, and then let them sell XRP, knowing if the SEC knew it was a security, why are they going to let the exchanges sell it? I mean, people, come on. This is just like a sixth grader. Okay, I'll give the SEC more credit. A ninth grader who's taking legal studies in high school, or no, one of those home study courses, how to be a paralegal. Okay, that ninth grader that's taken the little home study course over the summer on how to be a paralegal, that's the SEC in court today. The judge must be having to not cuss because the judge is probably so mad at the SEC for not doing their job the past 8 years. Okay, so those that hold the XRP, no sweat. We got to go through some court procedures, jump through a couple hoops, and then in the end we'll slide down the slide. This is not a big deal. I don't care if we get some bombshell bad news tomorrow. Look, this whole thing's drama. In the end, XRP wins, okay? However it comes out. It doesn't matter to me if it's 6 months from now, 9 months, if it's next year or whatever. In the end, I know who wins. All right? It doesn't persuade me at all or dissuade me to go some other direction either. So there you have it. Hang tight. And that's the latest with the case. And yeah.